Alrighty then. 1, 2. Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode. Today we're making an album. How about that?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if this is the first time here, we're a little crazy, but
Yeah.
I'm Kat.
I'm Dog.
And we believe this is Home Away from Home. It was in their playlist, so we're saying it is.
You know, we tried to do this one yesterday, but things got a little screwy. I had some audio issues, so we're doing it again.
We're doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all right. At least it's home free.
Hey,
At
I
least
can
it's
watch
fun
this stuff.
stuff.
Especially
Yeah.
this one. I can watch this all day.
Dog loves this one. It's in the studio and Darren's in it, so yeah, it's on.
This is We're Making an Album.
Yeah. So, did we say that I'm Kat, your dog? This is the refried
I
home
think we
fries.
did.
Okay.
Yeah. And if
is
you
not
if you
our
like
first
it,
one.
you know, hit like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. If you're
Ding,
still with
ding,
us at the
ding.
end, then
Yes.
blah.
We're almost, we're trying for the 1,500 subs.
Yeah.
We're like right now we're like 40 away.
Yeah.
So
Can't wait.
So let's get to it. Let's have some fun
Here we go.
with the crazy guys.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi Tim.
Oh,
Welcome
hi.
to the studio.
Thank
We're in
you.
the
Long time
studio
no
working
see.
on something.
Are we talking about what we're doing? When is this coming out? We don't know? Do we know?
We're tracking stuff. We're tracking stuff here.
Yeah.
We're always making new music. Of course, we have insatiable fans. When we released Dive Bar Saints, the first thing the fans said was, "We love it. When's the next record out?"
What do you got here? What are all these?
Oh,
they're just in my
Austin's
truck.
cool
I
stuff.
just like rock.
Oh
So
man.
it's like, bring it a little
I just like rocks.
And we like crystals. And I got my necklace from Austin and Amberley.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah, 'cause
cool.
we're super fans, so they sold a lot of you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was here waiting for me when we got home the other day, and she put a nice little sticker and a little handwritten note. It was it's a labradorite. It's beautiful.
It is. It's very cool.
I gotta wear
like it.
for one of the shows so I can show it off.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. So we're big into crystals and stuff anyways, but I don't
Right,
have a lot
right.
of jewelry that's stones. But
No, we don't wear a lot of jewelry at all.
No, I
but
have
we do.
jewelry.
We got a lot of rocks though.
but we have lots of rocks and crystals. Yeah, but it was
We're
just
full of
nice to be
rocks.
able to get something from them that they made, and yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was nice to have it waiting for us when we got home from the show.
Yeah, because Saturday was Austin Brown Saturday, whatever they call it, right? Is that what they call it? And we had a sighting in the wild,
Yeah.
and my necklace arrived on Saturday here.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weird. I know.
Let's move
Yeah,
forward a bit here.
I know. They're like, shut up and just. Can we just watch?
We're still excited after the show. Can you tell?
Yeah.
I'm from home that I keep at my home, on the windowsill or something. Just kind of makes me feel like a little bit more at home here. So, but yeah, we're just here and I'm getting my zen on and just singing.
Get your zen on,
singing
Austin.
some music for you guys.
I am the least routine person in the world, so no 2 days ever really look the same for me. Maybe if I'm doing some bass tracks, I'll have a little whiskey, but
Just
coffee
goes
is
with the flow.
is always there. There's always coffee.
Oh yeah.
I really
Coffee.
don't take very many preparations, to be honest with you. I probably should prepare a little bit more.
H.
So thanks for that question. I will start preparing more.
It's been a good day. We've been going at it for several days now. Darren Rust, as always, killing it in the back there.
There he is,
Figured I'd make
the magician.
make a pot of coffee.
Oh.
for this. Organic, fair trade.
Organic, good shop. Darren.
Exotic coffees from exotic countries. Made here in Brunswick, Georgia.
What's the trick? What's this? What does this do? I want to just go in there.
If I had a nickel.
Snap in there? It's just, I'm going to break this thing.
Oh God.
Why?
Okay,
Why does it
engineer.
not go in there?
Maybe grunt more. I can Google it.
What is the trick here?
Ambiano coffee. Might be quicker just to run to Starbucks.
Oh my God.
Why? Maybe it just doesn't really go on.
Because you're
all
on
the way.
camera,
It's
that's
real-
why.
Yeah.
Up. There you go. That's a small one compared to ours.
Oh yeah.
Close.
Yeah, we've got
Shooting
the
out.
jumbo size.
This doesn't stop. It's not stopping.
There you go. Coffee.
You know what? Been up on aisle 4.
Yeah.
All
Aisle
right.
4 is where coffee was.
You got enough coffee for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Good.
Right?
Hey, I'm Darren Rust. I'm the arranger and producer for Home Free, and I've been with the guys since the beginning, since before they won the sing-off. And yeah, here we are. We're doing another album. I have been in a couple videos.
He's the 6th member of Home Free,
Yeah.
honorary member.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's the secret black magician behind the scenes.
Yeah,
He's-
right?
He's the guy behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm. He's the one that.
He does all
Works
the,
his
the
magic.
magical stuff in the studio with all this really cool stuff behind him here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's at least one or two, I know that. Santa got run over by a reindeer. I mean, the whole camera crew just kind of came in and said, "Hey, you want to be in a video?" And I said, "Okay." Yeah, all you got to do is just stand there and just look bewildered.
And do everything.
And yeah, right. And then like an entire day later, I'm in this entire video, so it was really fun.
I will die a dreamer. Yeah, yeah.
Where's Watershed?
I will die a dreamer.
I'm thinking it's in Nashville.
Yeah, but it's not Darren. Oh, so
not
yeah.
Darren's place.
Okay, I gotcha. So he's down. He comes down there. He goes to different studios, and
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Engineer can run in any studio.
yeah, I guess I should have known better.
Here, let me put this back up on the. I don't know if you can really see it there with us in the way. All of this really cool, all this stuff over here, these are, especially the ones on top here, these, I believe these are handmade. These are like custom made channel strips, which is basically everything that's over here on this mixer. They have them outside for doing things like compression and equalizing, and they're all very high end. I can't even begin to explain the cost
Yeah.
involved in things like this when it comes to studio equipment. It
looks a
it's
cool
an
little
addiction.
studio.
Oh yeah, this is a very nicely put together studio here. Little bit larger. This is the control room now. This is not the main studio, but this is the control room. It's a little bit bigger than I think. Let me see. That's not it. This one here is the control room we're working in, and it's a little bit smaller. But same thing. You've got your outboard compressors and equalizers and all this other stuff that help condition the sound going in when it's tracked, so that you have a much cleaner product to work with when you're doing post-production and editing and things like that. That's critical stuff. Yeah. Let's get back down here and keep going with this, because there's quite a bit here.
Yeah.
I will die a dreamer. I won't die a man.
They played this song at the show too.
Yes, they did.
First time we ever saw it live. I was happy.
All of these, everybody's picking a different microphone. I guess it's just whatever their voice works best with. That's why there's all these different mics set up. Chance probably uses the one in the middle, and Tim will use the one in the end, whatever. These are all high-end microphones. They're phantom powered, which is a 48 volt option that the microphones have, which a lot of these have tube amplifiers inside them. They've got little tube amps, and incredible sound. Very expensive, but incredible sound. And then you see, like over here, he's got the pop filter. That's something you can put in front of this microphone. Same thing. You can just mount it right here, and that helps things like plosives, P's, when it does that kind of thing. It helps it. It's called a pop filter. This does the same thing. This is just sitting on the microphone. It's what they call a clown nose or a condom. Yeah, they call it a condom in the studio. But that's all different things they use to help condition the vocal on the way in, to make sure they get a really clean, pristine recording.
So there's less work involved after. Is that
Right.
what-
Yes. Absolutely.
As
Yeah.
it-
The better
as
the
it's being produced,
performance
yeah.
that you capture. Yeah. The less work involved later. Always. let's keep going. There's some other things coming up here that are really cool.
Knowing I'm a dreamer, dreaming man. I will die a dreamer, dreaming man. I will die
There you go.
dreamer, dreaming
Oh, the Baffles.
It's baffling, isn't it? Oh man, that low end. And there's that
That much?
notorious
Yeah.
click
All
track.
right, let's do it. Come on, Jimmy.
Okay, let's back up a second to Tim here.
I will
These are baffles. They're baffling, aren't they? Let's take us out of the picture here for a second. Down here on the bottom, these are portable baffles. They're very small, very slim. They're just for attenuating different frequencies. But you can see they got it set up down here on a music stand for reading music, and then up here this is a boom for a microphone stand that's holding it.
Hey, whatever works.
Whatever works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these on all, you'll see there's one on each side of him and there's one behind him. That's to help with reflections that are coming off of this glass window here. And even though the window is at I'm not even in the picture anymore. Hang on a second here. Even though the glass is at an angle, in a lot of control rooms you'll have two pieces of glass with a vacuum in between. And one of them is angled this way, the other one's angled this way, and that just helps with reflections. Even so, especially with somebody like Tim with his frequencies and his range, the reflections that come back off of that wall, even the bricks, not just the glass, but the bricks themselves, can have adverse harmonic frequencies that come into the microphone from this angle instead of from the side it should be coming from, which is here, So these little baffles and things, they all help to just remove some of those.
So what does it make it sound like? I mean, does it just muffle it, or does it?
It's kind of like the difference that you can hear me out here. There's a little bit of an echo. There's some slap back. As to where if I come up here, it's nice and clean.
Oh, okay.
That's all that is he can maintain his distance from the microphone, which is usually about 8 to 10 inches, and still be able to get a really nice, full, clean sound like this.
I gotcha.
And without the echoes and the reverbs and all of the reflections and stuff. Yeah, it's an art, that's for sure.
Yeah.
will die a dreamer, dreaming man.
That much? Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Come on, Jimmy. You like my Millennium Falcon themed shoes?
Cool.
Dude.
Chance.
It's the
Look at
nicest
those.
pair of tennis shoes I've ever owned.
Some nice
and
kicks
I
there.
Don't want to do anything. Like,
Yo.
they're so
You
nice.
just,
I
you
don't
want to
Yo.
keep them indoors only.
Yeah, never going outside. It was raining yesterday, and I just was like, I don't
Nope.
know. I don't know if I can even go.
Staying inside then.
Give me the ooze again.
I ran out of steam a little bit there. I don't know how that sounded at the end. Yeah. Might be it. Probably not. Did it sound good? Probably not. Did we do it?
Nah.
Did we do it? All right. Yeah.
You done?
I think so. Usually when we say we're done, there's always something that we forgot. Yeah, probably see you tomorrow. But,
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
out.
Yeah, I almost shaved this today because this is kind of a little long for me right now for what I'm looking for. But I got to keep shaving to get to that level. Rob, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, beard buddy.
Yeah. It might be a copy paste. We just need that little piece in the middle.
That's fine. I just didn't know how to.
Ooh, like that.
Do 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 or do 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 do.
Let me put a little something on it. I want to get it in my face.
Well, y'all, that's a wrap. Time to get out of here,
Yo.
go home, maybe go fishing. I'm gonna cook a little bit. I've been using the cast iron pot lately for the first time in my life.
Nice.
I've fallen in love with
Awesome.
it. So Yeah, it's good to see you. I'm gonna take my rocks and take my ass home.
Take my rocks
I
and
look
go
like I
home.
don't know how to wear headphones. For those of you that are curious about this, I'm old.
So he
Yeah.
wears his all the time.
Yeah, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's typical when you're doing rehearsals, especially with live instruments in the room, as well as what's going on in your headphones, your earphones, your monitors. It's just so you can get a balance of what you're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you got both sides on your headphones, a lot of times you'll miss the dynamics in the room, or you'll get lost. It's a weird phenomenon to get lost with headphones on, because everything should be in sync, but sometimes you get out of sync.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to keep it going. Yeah, and then you can hear yourself as well, as far as your
Right.
tone. You can hear your own singing, your tone, as well as what's out in the room, so you know you're there.
Yeah.
One can on, one can off guy. So you get a little bit of both. You know, you can hear yourself through the microphone directly into here, but you can also kind of hear yourself ambiently, and it helps with tuning.
Well, let's hear a little doom doom. Okay. How's that feel?
Oh, good.
Oh, real good.
Oh,
Dan.
yeah, you know.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! How's that feel?
How does that feel?
That's like one of the first things they teach us in engineering school is you never tell somebody if it's good or bad. You just say, "How'd that feel to you?" And that's being non-committal.
Right.
Now, in Darren's case, he's a producer. He can say that sucked. Do it again.
Especially with these guys.
Well, especially with these guys,
Yeah.
they've been friends a long time and everything.
Yeah.
But usually, if you're just the tracking engineer, you're not supposed to give an opinion. All you're doing is making sure you get the best recording.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to them as far as what the performance is, So, if a lot of times the tracking engineer is not alone, there'll be a producer in the room. There's somebody else there that's directing the overall sound and everything, and the producer will usually step in and say, "No, let's do it again. Let's do this. Let's do that." Tracking engineer usually does
But what
not.
if, in the case like you're I'm sure like Darren's an engineer and producer, just
right?
like you.
Yeah, he's
so
doing
then,
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's much easier that way though.
Sure. Oh yeah. If
Yeah.
you've got one guy that does everything,
Yeah.
that's where it's at, because then everything is flowing in one brain instead
Yeah.
of 5 or 6.
Right. And don't have all these other opinions flying around.
Yeah, and I've been involved in a lot of projects like that where there's multiple people trying to direct what's going on, and it's a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they trust Darren.
Right.
Obviously, they trust Darren, and
Mm-hmm.
and the guy's, like I said, he's a magician. He's one of the best. So yeah, I'd trust him too.
Absolutely.
Take it from me, I don't know what's best for us. So come take my hand and let's run through the forest. 'Cause I don't care if we get lost. No star on the map that could throw us off course. So come, let's get crazy, let's wander like tourists. 'Cause I don't care if we get lost. So dark.
I have a question, teacher. Why do the other guys not wear one can on, one can off? Is it just a preference?
Yeah, it's just preference.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with Tim, with his frequencies, he gets way down there in the vocal frequencies. It's a little bit tougher to maybe stay in tune than somebody who's singing in the mid to upper
Right.
ranges.
Because you
where it
don't
cuts
do it
through
because
the
you don't
mix.
sing, but when you're playing keys.
Oh, when I'm playing keys, yeah,
yeah.
because there's a lot of dynamics involved. I'll be playing really quiet parts, and I have to be able to hear that compared to the rest of the room.
Okay, I got you.
It's just, like I said, it's preference.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
yeah,
was just curious.
Won't you walk this winding road with me?
nice.
I swear to God, I'll do my best, and time will tell. We'll pass the test, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. And what we got, we better not waste it.
Yeah, and that's typical Darren too. I mean, Darren's a singer, arranger, producer, writer.
Yeah.
And he's
Engineer.
Yeah, I mean, he sings with his own band and everything. So yeah, he's out there directing. This should just like a director would with an orchestra, and that's too cool to watch the process happen. I enjoy that.
And then you can just make the rest of the song out of that, right?
Oh sure.
Close.
All right. Your check's in the mail.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Nicely done.
When they say cut and paste, that's what they're doing. Tim or whoever it is, they can sing one part, one bar, and Darren can just reproduce it over and over and over again throughout the song, and you wouldn't even know the difference.
Right.
Because you change a little bit here and a little bit there, and you give it just a little bit different characteristics, and that's not just looping, but that's layering and copy paste. Like when we did there was a song called Aquabase on my album that was a guitar solo. And I wrote all the keyboard parts, and then the guitar player came in without ever hearing the song and just started noodling. And I recorded all of his practice sessions. I went back, I cut it all up into tiny little pieces, and I created a guitar solo out of his practicing. And you'd never know the difference. I mean, it sounds like a real guitar solo. That's part of the magic of what Darren does. Cut, copy, paste, all that stuff is part and parcel of doing things in the studio. Magic.
Hey Jimmy, let's go eat.
Yeah, of course. So
Thank y'all so much for watching this, and a special thanks to Ruth and Vivica for your generous support of our Home Away from Home channel. Stay tuned for more, y'all.
So no Rob or Adam, though. I guess they went in another day, huh? Or he probably tracked them up in Minnesota, maybe.
Probably, yeah. They probably
in his
got
studio.
Yeah, it's very possible. That
Yeah,
sounds like,
seems-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
that could
well-
definitely be the scenario.
That was cool.
Very cool. I love stuff like this. The studios, you know me, guys. Come on.
You guys know.
If you're
yeah.
still here after all of that, we've been around long enough to know I'm the total studio nerd geek guy.
Right? Oh yeah. Yeah. So well, thanks for watching with us, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
And I think we got it this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys.
So,
we'll be back
anyways.
soon.
Yep. Don't forget, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and
Please. Love you.
Peace.
Thank you.
Yes, we'll cross that bridge when it comes.